What is up, mathletes? Welcome back to another episode of Math with Dr. Math. And in this mini lesson, we are going to be talking about dilation. Have you heard about it? All right, mathletes. So let's go ahead and dive into what the heck is a dilation in math. All right. So you've looked at transformations at this point. And all we're doing is a dilation. It's a transformation that produces a new image. So what we're going to do is this image is going to have the same shape, but it's just going to be larger or smaller. And to give you some visualizations, things I want you to imagine is, remember those Russian nesting dolls? All right, there's one example. Or go to Starbucks, right? And look at all the sizes of coffee they have. Or you could look at your favorite evil duel, right? Dr. Evil and Mini-Me. That's on the later. That's on Austin Powers 4. Shh. All right, so all those are examples of dilations. But what we want to do is we quickly want to show you what does this look like in math. All right, so follow me. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go to mathbits.com, our friends over there, and let's use some of the images they provide us with just so we could give you an idea of what the heck a dilation is. So let's say that we're gonna do a dilation scale factor of 2. So that's just a fancy way of saying, we're gonna double the size. And so what you're doing mathematically is, let's say you have this triangle in here, and what you do with the original X and Y coordinates, so see how this is the point 0, 2. What we're going to do is the X value, you're going to double it. The Y value, you double it. So that's what a dilation of scale factor 2, that's what it means. So this height that was once 2, I just double it. I multiply it by 2, and that's how I get 4, right? This guy that was right here at the point 2, -1. So notice -1, when I stretch it out, right, I'm going to multiply both those by 2. So this height that was once at, or this X value that was once at 2, I multiply by 2 and I get 4. And this height that was once at -1, I multiply that by 2 and I get -2. So that gives me this new point. And when you're defining these new points, right, we're going to call them B prime, because this is your original, right? The original B is just your B, but once you dilate it, right, once you make these changes, that's when you write that little apostrophe right there. It's called B prime. That's how we say that mathematically. And again, with these original C values of -2, if we multiply those both by 2 by the scale factor, we're going to get -4, -4. And that's what we see here. And that becomes our new C value. So what you could see happen to that triangle is it got doubled. It was doubled. So all we did when we say a scale factor of 2, that just means every single one of these coordinates, you're going to multiply it by 2. It's that easy, mathletes. And let's say we're going to shrink it, right? We're going to dilate it by a scale factor of 1/2. So again, what you would do is you would take your original points, all these X and Y values, right? Every single one of them, and all you're doing is multiplying it by a scale factor of whatever they give you. In this case, you're taking half of each one of those values. So instead of having -2, -4, -2 +4, excuse me, which is up here, -2 +4, you're going to take half of those, and that'll be -1 and 2, and that's how you get this new value. So -1, 2, and that's your new A prime. So this is your new point. And once you finish doing that, taking half of every single one of these values, right, that's what produces your dilation here. And this image right here, you could see is half this size. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about dilations. It's just making objects larger or smaller. So remember, if your scale factor is greater than 1, you're making it larger. If your scale factor is less than 1, you're just shrinking things. All right, mathletes, we told you it's gonna be short and sweet, and now it's your turn to smash that like button, subscribe, and make sure you tell a friend or 10,000 about Dr. Math and what we're doing here in Dr. Math Studios. Peace.